Hey thinkers, I'm back. Quizmaster Jack here on Thinking Game Trivia with your weekly dose of Buzzword. We're looking to rebound from last week's pop culture that did not go well. Yeah, it was that last one played a little rough for us, but we'll try to get more points this week by buzzing in early on these questions that are a series of clues that go from more obscure to more well-known. Buzzing in early, getting them right, not getting them wrong. That's the plan. Let's see how the plan works.
This name begins the name of the jazz group behind the 2023 Mercury Prize winner, Where I'm Meant to Be. This is the stage surname of the singer of the 2022 song Green Green Grass, whose first hit describes my hidden treasure chest.
I have no idea what's going on.
Give this stage surname of the singer of Budapest.
What? I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. Ezra? No idea. No better than Ezra reference there. That's all we needed. That's all I needed was a better than clue. Whew. All right, not a strong start.
This film's title character types out the word weak while finishing Jed Leland's opera review. Near the start of this film, a newsreel producer tasks Jerry Thompson with learning the meaning of a dying man.
Oh, it's Citizen Kane. Because the whole thing is actually a flashback trying to figure out Citizen Kane's life to discover the meaning of Rosebud, his dying words. Complete title of the show.
This show's first season depicted a tailgate attended by Russ and Paula. Spin-offs of this series include Foodie Call and the reaction show Pillow Talk. Lauren married the Israeli medic Alexei on 7 points. What TLC reality show named after the length of a K-1 visa for a...
So it's 90 Day Fiancé? Well, I could get some Citizen Kane questions, but Ezra and 90 Day Fiancé are not strong suits for me. But scored 11 points off of there, so that's something.
Characters in this series live by the Merciless Mart, which was once the real-life Merchandise Mart. In this series, the abusive Marcus Eaton is the father of a man named Four. Triss transfers into Dauntless.
It's Divergent. They said the name of the main character of Divergent. Had no idea about any of that other stuff, but I'll take main character names of young adult novels that I haven't read. But I know everybody's put into classes essentially based on what their strongest emotion is. And Triss is weird because she's divergent. She doesn't fit into just one. And then Hunger Games stuff happens from there. Your standard dystopia stuff.
This character explains how a form of fusion augments a power source that generates more bioelectricity than a 120-volt battery.
It's got to be more. They said character, right? So I think it's Morpheus. Yeah, because that's he's explaining the Matrix to Neo, and then he holds up the Duracell. I think it's actually a Duracell battery, not an Energizer. But yeah, it's essentially turn you into this. And he's got the cool glasses that only hook up to his nose right here. So there's all the movie questions out of the way.
The cover of this man's third album depicts him sitting among 4 garden gnomes. A court ruled that this man plagiarized Ronnie Mac's He's So Fine for a song on the album All Things Must Pass that repeats the words Hare Krishna.
Oh, is this it's George Harrison. The non-Beatle work of George Harrison. But yeah, My Sweet Lord. That's probably his most famous song. They did I don't know why they did it, but there was a music video for My Sweet Lord that had Fred Armisen in it and a bunch of other people. And it came out like pretty recently, like in the last 2 or 3 years. So maybe it was going to be like George Harrison's 70th birthday or something. Anyway, that's music I can get. Beatles related stuff. More of that, please.
Since 2001, this game's guideline has required the use of a bag randomizer and standardized colors. In December 2023, 13-year-old Blue Scooty became the first human to reach this game's level 157 kill screen.
This has got to be Tetris. Oh yeah, because you have to. The bag randomization is specific because the way the game was set up is that it was pretty. I think I'm no Tetris grandmaster, so don't hold me to anything I'm about to say. But I think the game specifically spawned the straight pieces at less frequency than the other tetrominoes, and I guess the main rules say there has to be color, like the tetrominoes are specifically of certain colors. But yeah, there was a recent kill screen on Tetris, and it's like the best-selling game ever, or it is the most distributed game ever because it was it came with every Game Boy. And then it's just basically was on every phone for a long time. Not necessarily Tetris itself, but certainly Tetris clones. It's a big game.
In this film, an angel investor wearing angel wings.
That's the menu. I'll take that easy 20. Just, for a movie, I've never seen the movie, but boy, I know a lot about the menu. Let me tell you. I haven't said it before. It's essentially a horror movie about how messed up the food restaurant industry is, especially when it comes to celebrity chefs. It's Ray Fine, and his character is Julian Slowik. I think it's Slowik is the name of his character. Spoilers for the menu. He just decides to kill everybody, including the guy who financed his very nice restaurant. And he symbolically puts angel wings on him and drowns him in the ocean. Light stuff. Hopefully, 3.3 seconds is real early. So unless somebody honestly buzzed in on Angel Investor to say the menu, which if they did, that's a hell of a buzz, let me tell you.
On a TV show named for this actor, the handyman George Utley works for the Loudons at the Stratford Inn, which was often visited by the brothers Larry, Daryl.
It's not Hope. No, what's his name? It's the. Oh no, it's Daryl, my other brother Daryl. Bob Newhart. I knew it was a Bob. Oh, and I got stuck on Bob Hope. Oh, that was such a good. I buzzed in at the right point there. I just didn't have the name yet. Yeah. This is brother Daryl and his other brother Daryl. I had the Bob part, but I didn't have the part that I needed. They wouldn't have taken just Bob. Instinct buzz there that led me astray.
This musical's lead, who voices her worries in the song It Roars, was played by Sabrina Carpenter for 2 shows in 2020.
Sabrina Carpenter.
This musical is framed as a cautionary tale by...
Well, I think like the opening song of Mean Girls is Cautionary Tale. The movie of the musical based on the movie just recently came out. Haven't seen any of it. My YouTube algorithm for a while was filled with Broadway stuff, so I got like animatics of Mean Girls things. There's some good there's some good songs in there, but I'm not sure overall it's a great musical. But like I said, haven't seen it. Oh, if only like the Ezra one I had no chance on because I had no idea what was going on. I had Bob Newhart. I knew the show, but I just didn't have the right name. So that's unfortunate. That probably could have got us a lot of points. But better than last week. Triple digits. Some real best buzz possibility on that menu question. We'll find out. We're done with pop culture. Now it's all sports. Let's see what they got.
A quarterback at a school in this state holds FBS career records for passes attempted and for interceptions. In 2000, under coach June Jones, a school in this state dropped the word rainbow from its team.
Oh, it's Hawaii. Because they used to be the Rainbow Warriors, and now they're just the Warriors? I feel like they didn't need to differentiate between... They probably could have just put Hawaii with the apostrophe and taken Hawaii without the apostrophe. Yeah, who's the leader for pass attempts? Is that Mariota? No, I don't think Mariota went to Hawaii. Or maybe he did. Editor Jack will look up who they were talking about with that first question.
This former athlete currently serves as ambassador to Belize. Entering as a favorite, this athlete took silver behind the youngest ever Winter Olympics gold medalist, Tara Lipinski, in Nagano. 9 U.S. championships from 1996 to 2005 were won by
Chris Yamaguchi?
What Chinese-American figure skater?
I want to say Yamaguchi, but I think she's Japanese-American. Michelle Kwan! That's a much better answer. That's a much better answer.
In 2019, this NBA team hired, as an assistant, Lindsay Gottlieb, the coach of the Buckley women's team. For less than a year, John Beilein coached this team, which fired Ty Lue as coach a year after a third straight finals appearance. For 10 points, what team won a title in 2016?
That's the Cavaliers, then. Because, yeah, Tyronn Lue... Yeah, they got to the finals a bunch. That was when LeBron was on his I'm going to win Cleveland a title run. And, yeah, they got to the finals with Tyronn Lue, and they just couldn't get over the hump. So they fired him and got somebody that LeBron preferred, I think is the way to put that. And then they won the title. Coming back from 3-1 on the Golden State Warriors?
In 1996, this man was sued by former rivals Alan Lamb and Ian Botham after suggesting that they engaged in ball tampering and were racist. In 1996, he founded a group called PTI, which eventually opposed Pervez Musharraf. For 10 points, in 2018, what cricketer became...
Just Khan? Yeah, Imran Khan. Who was the president of Pakistan? President or prime minister? I'm not sure exactly what the title was, but former cricket player, world leader, Imran Khan.
In 2023, this man threw 138 pitches and struck out 14 Tigers to send a championship series to Game 7. This Buffaloes player has won the 3 most recent Aiji Sawamura Awards. In 2023, he signed a $325 million contract to play in the MLB. For 10 points.
So, Yoshinobu, then? I think this is the guy who just signed with the Dodgers. Oh, I needed Yamamoto, not Yoshinobu. Oh, well. I don't think I had Yamamoto. I definitely had Yoshinobu. Yeah.
This city's original NHL team, which briefly became the St. Louis Eagles, won the Stanley Cup 11 times. Bruce Firestone founded the second NHL team in this city, which uses a Roman soldier as its logo and stars Brady Tkachuk. For 10 points.
Ottawa, then? Because it's the Senators? It's like running through the NHL logos. They said Firestone, and I thought, hey, that might be, in Detroit. But the Red Wings do not have any sort of Roman centurion as a logo. It's a wheel with wings on it, which fits with Firestone. Quick run through in my mind of all of the NHL logos, and got to Ottawa pretty quick.
In 2006, this man joked that he would kill teammate Bonzi Wells if Wells left the Kings. He thanked his psychiatrist after winning a title as a Laker in 2010.
It kind of sounds a lot like
Malice
Cousins.
At the Palace brawl began when a Detroit fan threw a drink.
You're gonna take... Now this is put in our test. Okay. I didn't know if they were going to take Meta World Peace there. Luckily, they took our test. I didn't know about the Sandiford part. I only had Meta World Peace or run our test. So our test got me there.
The night before an All-Star game at this man's home park, he took 2 Cleveland players to dinner. He scored in the 12th inning in an All-Star game 2 weeks after Riverfront Stadium opened. Catcher Ray Fosse was injured in a plate collision by, for 10 points, what Reds player who had 4...
This is Pete Rose. What was that dinner clue about? What? Who buzzed off of that? Went to dinner? What? That must be a notable story then? Weird. That is the weirdest opening clue I've ever heard of good Quiz Bowl questions. Bad Quiz Bowl questions often have really weird starts. You don't really see those in Buzzword because they have good writers. But it took some Cleveland players out to dinner? I have no idea what that was all about.
This athlete purchased Latrobe Country Club, where his father had once been a greenskeeper.
Oh, I think I heard this.
His 1960 loss to Kel Nagle denied him a Triple Crown, but repopularized the British Open among American golfers. For 10 points, what 7-time major champion had fans known as Arnie's Army?
That's all no problem one. No drink clue. That's fine. Giveaways are giveaways. And so many of these sports questions the giveaways are, here's their first name.
This player shared a backfield with Barry Sanders' son the year he broke Sanders' NCAA record for all-purpose yards. Oh. He displaced Jonathan Stewart as his team's top back after being drafted in 2017 out of Stanford. For 10 points, what running back was traded in 2022 from Carolina to San Francisco?
It's McCafferty. That's how you spell it? Did I spell it right? I put a T in there. But they took it anyway. Yep, Christian McCaffrey. Great player. Great player. That's it for week 9 of Buzzwords Pop Culture and Sports. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video and want to see more, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and look for the plethora of videos on the channel. If you liked Buzzword and think you want to give it a try yourself, you can head on over to naqt.com/buzzword and see what games they got on offer. Once again, thanks for watching. I'm Quizmaster Jack. This is Thinking Game Trivia. We'll see you next time.